What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good, man? It's your boy 313 J Mo, man. I got a lot to talk about. Oh, snap. Is this game about to go to OT? Is this game about to go to double OT? Or is Westbrook about to get a game winner? Oh, he fouled him? Oh, Zion fouled him. Wow. Well, that game's not going to OT because you fouled Westbrook. Anyway, the Detroit Pistons beat the Thunder with the young squad, and I was like, they tried to say everybody out, but if Killian start, it's a wrap. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Before I get into the talk, I do want to say what's good to everybody. John Bradshaw, Luke G, what's up? Detroit Ghost, Nomas J in the building, what's good? Make sure you guys like the video, man. It's Free Smoke Friday in the building. I just want to say, before I get into the talk, Isaiah Stewart was the best Piston tonight. We gonna get that out the way. The man had 22 rebounds and I think like 16 points. I think 15 points, 22 rebounds. So we like the man was a nightmare. I know Josh Jackson had 29. Like everybody contributed to Deep Bay with 18, but y'all already know why I'm here. Y'all know why I'm here, man. If somebody want to join, I'll send y'all a link, man. Let me know. Y'all know why I'm here, man. That boy Killian Hayes. Where all that bus talk? I don't hear that bus talk, man. Y'all hiding under a rock now, huh? Killian Hayes with the pass of the year. I thank Sadiq Bey for finishing the play because one thing about all these highlights and these great assists is like the player got to finish. Sadiq Bey don't finish that play, nobody cares. But Killian with a legendary pass. I mean, the pass had like look. I'm very, very high on my passing. The way I judge people, I'm very harsh. So it takes a lot for me to say wow. And Killian, man, a few times he's made me say wow. And when he did that, I was in awe. I was like, wow. That's one of the best passes I've ever seen from a rookie point guard. And I've seen Lonzo throw passes I've never seen before. I've seen Melo throw passes I've never seen before. And that right there was a pass I hadn't seen from a rookie before, man. That man was amazing. I mean, Maladon, I swear he missed every shot he took, bro. This boy Maladon was 1-9 from 3 of 14. Killian had that man in an ultimate prison, man. 7 assists, 5 steals, man. 1 block, dog. Only 1 turnover, man. And, I know one thing I didn't like is Sadiq Bey. He played way too many minutes, man. He looked real tired out there. That's why a lot of his threes was short. But I know Pistons fans don't want us to win games, but I knew we was gonna win this game no matter who we set out, man. Our team is just too good. You know, Sekou went and he finished well from the free throw line, not well from the field, but he was getting some ticky-tack fouls. They always do Sekou like that, man, calling them ticky-tack fouls, man. But I like to see him hitting his free throws, though. He got to do better. He's only 50% from the line, but he had 8 points and 3 assists. Josh Jackson was getting buckets. Frank Jackson was getting buckets, man. I'm giving Frank Jackson some credit, man. He played very well. And that was about it. We saw some Servetus minutes. Servetus looked lost out there. I'm glad to see some Servetus minutes. But Servetus look I'm just glad to see him out there. But when we had that Servetus, Tyler Cook, Saban Lee, and like somebody else terrible, Jahlil Okafor lineup, I just wanted to throw up. And I'm like, Dwayne Casey, if you don't get this G League, Summer League lineup, and I know we got people out, but you can put a better lineup out there than that crap that you had out there. And then that's when OKC started to come back in the game. When we had that trash lineup, then you had to put the starters back in, and they got back in the game. But this man, Isaiah Stewart, was just unstoppable on the glass. 9 offensive rebounds. Like that's just ridiculous, man. That's just ridiculous, man. Like 9 points, 5 steals, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, man. Filling up the stat sheet, completely shut down Maladon. He couldn't do anything. Like I said, last time he played against Maladon couldn't dribble the ball past him. This time he didn't do no better. He did not do any better, man. Josh Jackson had like a gajillion fouls. He had 5 fouls, bro. Like, oh my goodness. I don't understand, man. We gotta we got to do something about how we be fouling so much. Josh Jackson, Sekou. Sometimes y'all just be getting these ticky tack fouls. That's something that we gonna have to work on. Still mad we didn't pick up KPJ. Hey, bro, if we picked up KPJ, we wouldn't need a shooting guard, would we? Because that's what KPJ can swing it too. But if we picked up KPJ, we wouldn't need a shooting guard now, would we? But we not gonna go there, man. We didn't even know who Stewart was until we drafted him 100. Okay, hold up. My mic is. Hold up. Let me fix my mic real quick. All right. Yeah, I know I'm muted. I'm trying to fix my mic. Anyway, KPJ balling out at point guard. Yeah, man, they play him at point guard, but he a scorer though. That's just how they playing him. But I mean, yeah, they still got John Wall out there balling. So, but I just want to talk about how our young. I remember I told y'all what Killian, whoever we draft this year, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey, and Sekou Ndoye. That's gonna be our core, our championship core. I kept telling y'all that, and I'm sticking with that. Like, Pistons fans don't realize we ain't never won a championship without a pass first point guard. From Zeke to Chauncey Billups. So Killian is exactly what we need. The kid is only getting better every game, man. I just love watching him pass the ball, only because I thought he would be a good passer, a solid passer. But I think his potential as a passer is even a little bit higher than I thought it was. Because as I told you, I thought he would be like a very good passer. Maybe, close to elite, but maybe not there. But watching him, I can tell already he gonna be an elite passer in the league. That dude is special. I mean, making players better, getting players like all them shots that Josh Jackson was just chucking, all them shots that Sadiq Bey was chucking. Killian was setting them up, whether they made the shot or missed the shot, and that's just what I want. That's what we need. Now we need some scorers. So you looking at guys like Jalen Green. We still do need more rim protection than just Stewart. So you looking like guys like Mobley. We don't need Cade Cunningham, but he's Cade freaking Cunningham. Who wouldn't want Cade Cunningham? So I don't really have to say that. He's Cade Cunningham. So, now that's what I'm looking at. Like, now we just need to put some scorers on this team. We got the defensive point guard that we need. We got Sekou. He'll be a scorer, but he's still young. We got Sadiq Bey. Now we just need more scorers. We got Josh Jackson and Diallo, but, more young guns. Jalen Green. I'm really feeling us getting Jalen Green now. I'm really, really, really on that bandwagon. I don't think we get in the first pick, but I really want Jalen Green now because, look, we need another scorer just to pair with this team. Like, we need another scorer. Jalen Green is definitely that. I'll take Mobley as well, but that's definitely what we need, man. And Jalen Green, he's probably the best pure scorer out the top guys right now. We just talking about, like, pure scoring ability off the dribble. Yeah, I know PD Mac. Nah, they real quiet. They don't got nothing to say. If you watch them play and you're a real judgment of basketball, you can admit that you're wrong. I've been wrong about plenty of things. I've been wrong about players before. Like, it's all good. We live and we learn, man. We live and we learn. I've definitely been wrong about a couple players before, so we live and we learn, man. If you was hating on Killian, just be like, hey, man, I see what y'all see now. But this is what I said the dude was from the draft. A great defensive point guard that can pass the ball, and in the future, he going to develop that offensive game. And I still like what he doing offensively. Even if he was 3 of 10, man, I still like the shots that he was taking. Those is going to fall in the future. But on defense, this man is a nightmare. I mean, man. It's been a long time since we had a defensive point guard like that. This core is crazy good for being this young. Playoffs next year, it depends on the rookie we get. like whether it's Cade, Jalen Green, or Evan Mobley, if that rookie is a top 3 rookie, then yeah, we talking playoffs because we still do have Jeremy Grant. He's another scorer. I'm talking about, and y'all say, well, we have a lot of scorers. Hey, man, you can never have too many scorers. And when the game gets small, when the game get tight, you're going to need them scorers to get baskets. So, if and Jeremy Grant, we'll see what happens with him when his contract is up. But Jalen Green, Mobley. Like I said, of course, if we get Cade, nobody's complaining about Cade Cunningham. He's Cade freaking Cunningham. Like, I don't have nothing else to say about the man. We know who he is. We know what he's about. Amazing player. So, dude is a young wizard with the rock. Yeah, man. Like I said, he's impressing me. And it takes a lot to impress me as a passer specifically. I'm talking about just passing the ball. I was like, whoa, he's a little bit better. Like I said, he's a little bit better than I thought. I'm like, when I was watching the game and I was like, okay, that dude is open. Can Killian get him the ball? And then he threw him the ball to Sadiq Bey. I was like, oh my goodness. And that pass he threw to Sekou where Sekou got hurt on, I was like, Sekou is open. Like, can he get him the ball type thing? And he got him the ball. And you got to understand there's different types of passers. Killian did the little roll pass, like a passer like Zoe, he would have just threw it ahead and it would have just dropped in Sadiq Bey's hands for a layup. There's different types of passers, but there's passers like Killian who like to thread the needle. And they like to do short passes. There's, and then there's people who like to do lob passes and, like he's a half court type of passer. He likes to thread the needle with those sharp passes and them boys be zipping across the court, man. If we somehow manage to get Cade still, our team is going to be special. Yeah, if we get Cade, bro, championship in at least the next 4 years, somewhere, I'm not saying like in 2 years, but like 4 years, like, we talking chip, bro. Like, telling you, let us get Cade Cunningham with this squad. You don't want that to happen. And I think if Cade be on this squad, he'd probably be more of a scorer because he only averaged I'm gonna have to go check, but I thought his assist numbers would be higher, even though he was playing with some garbage dudes. So that's why his assist numbers was low. He was playing with some trash dudes. But I know Trae Young played with some trash dudes, and he averaged 10 assists. So I've seen there's plenty of guys that play with trash dudes. So if he came on this team, because he averaged 20 points, I think. He came on this team, he'd probably be scoring the ball and giving you 4 or 5 assists. He had 3.5 assists. 4 turnovers, though. I don't like that, but he had the ball all the time. Field goal percentage is very good. I like his field goal percentage. I love his 3-point percentage on 5 attempts. I love that. Oh, man. I love that. Very good free throw shooter. Yeah, you pair him with this team, it's going to be problems. But Jalen Green or Evan Mobley, they aren't consolation prizes. Those guys are top tier talents. Like, you see this draft with LaMelo, guys like Anthony Edwards, 2, got top tier talents, man. Just top tier, And you seen it with past drafts where there are 3 or 4 or 5 top tier guys, even a few years back. So, just because you don't get Cade don't mean Mobley or Jalen Green. That's just don't mean they ain't a problem. Make sure you guys like the video if you haven't already. I ain't gonna stay on too much longer. I just wanted to highlight the Pistons, man, because I knew we were gonna win this game, and I'm so proud of the guys. Glad Killian was able to close the game. Isaiah Stewart just balled out. Jalen Green, he's the best fit. Yeah, I'm behind in the questions. He's the best fit. Now, I think Jalen Green is the best fit now. Imagine if you could replace Josh Jackson with Jalen Green or have Josh Jackson and Jalen Green. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Green is definitely the pick. That takeover is needed. I'm going through y'all. Drop y'all comments. I'm going through y'all questions. Wait till that boy put some muscle. But see, this is the thing about Killian Hayes that, like I said, man, look, man, I come from a hard work family type of background, military people. So I believe in hard work. Killian Hayes was about 170 pounds. Y'all don't understand this. Before the pandemic started, this man was 170 pounds. And he literally gained 40 pounds. He's 215. Go check it. He went from 180 to 215 And I'm like, oh yeah, this man is dedicated to getting stronger. So now he's a big guard. But if you look at his last season playing with Germany or whatever, he was a twig. And I'm like, okay, this kid's a hard worker. And then if you look at how he came back after his injury, that injury was like a minor G League for him. I said that he's going at it, man. And you're right. He don't got his man strength yet. He still got that young boy strength. He don't got his man strength yet. That boy gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a big guard. I see him being real good, man. I see him being real, real good. Like a better passing, better off the dribble Malcolm Brogdon type. And Brogdon is a very solid player, but I think, he's a way better shooter than Killian though. But I think, he's gonna be in that Brogdon, tall Dragic CP3 lane, man. I'm telling you, Killian gonna be a problem. And I love it. Next year, I think we're gonna see a huge jump. Yeah, he's gonna jump like crazy because he can only play at the end of the season. He can only play at the end of the season. No, next season, he's gonna. I can't wait to see him play in the summer league because I know he's gonna put on a show there. It just need him to stay healthy. That's all. Health. We can have a Hornets type season next year, 100%. Your knowledge of basketball is accurate. Thanks, Rap Guy Reloaded. These Stu had some moments tonight. Gave me star vibes. And no, he wanted it more than everybody. You can tell Stewart was like, I want this more than you. I want this rebound more than you. I want this pick more than you. I want to swat your shot more than you want to score. I've already told you Isaiah Stewart is my favorite player on the team because of his mentality. His mentality, I know he ain't from here, but it just oozes Detroit. It just oozes where I'm from. It just oozes where I've been. It's just, man, he a real guy, man. I love Stu, man. So he was a monster tonight. He set the rookie record. We got to give him credit, man. Like I say, he was the best player for sure. The man set the rookie record for rebounds. 22 rebounds out of Isaiah Stewart. Monstrous. I don't care. Everybody had their B squads out. Monstrous. And Zoe right now playing with scrubs and still get double or near a triple double. What you telling, man? Don't worry. Look, Lonzo gonna get set free. He gonna be playing with the Knicks and Tom Thibodeau, who actually has a good defensive system and actually wants to run a fast-paced point guard like Zoe. Zoe gonna be all right on this little minutes restriction, but he gonna be fine once he get out of New Orleans and get away from SVG. As a Pistons fan, I hate SVG, and he just went to New Orleans and he confirmed everything I hated about him. So glad to see Zoe back healthy though, regardless. Killian had 5 steals like that. Yeah, looking like Lonzo out there at 100, man. The boy was, man, he going to be a nightmare on defense. And I was talking about his defense before. I've been talking about his defense since the preseason, dog. I'm like, dog, this boy's a nightmare on D. Like, people don't, hey, man, he got to get better. There's still things he can improve on defense. He ain't perfect. But he's looking like a guy that's going to make a first team all defense in his career. 100%. Okay. Let me see. If we get Cade, Mobley, or Green, then we are set. No, I agree with you there. Mobley, the best fit. I think Mobley and Jalen Green are just great fits personally, man. Of course, Cade ain't about fit. He's just so good. Everybody's going to have to fit to Cade. But that's just different. Even if we get Suggs, that would be great. Him and Killian. Locking down every backcourt in the NBA. Yeah, Suggs can play some D2. The thing about Jalen Suggs is like he needs a place where he can really shine and be the number one option like Ja Morant. Like he's not as athletic as Ja, but he reminds me a bit of him where his athleticism can really be shown on the next level. Like he has a very, very nice burst and nice explosion that other guards just don't have. Like he gets to the rim really, really quick and he has ups. I just think he needs a team where he's going to be allowed to show that. I don't know if he'll be able to, be set free here like that, though. Well, we know he's a good defender. So when we going to start seeing Sekou and Killian starting over Grant and DSJ? I hope Killian starts the rest of the season. I know it's probably not going to happen, but there's no reason why he shouldn't be starting even when Corey Joseph come back, man. Corey Joseph has been playing well. That's cool, but Corey Joseph ain't going to be here. We're not going to sign Corey Joseph. He's not a part of our future. Killian should be starting. If he mess up, then you put Corey Joseph out there. Simple as that. Hopefully we stay there. Yeah, Sekou had a very good game on defense tonight, man. Even though they was calling some ticky-tack fouls, man. And he was very aggressive, got to the line a lot, bro. Man. Let's see, this is great. Hey, Devin, we don't got to talk about golf. I told you I'm not talking about Jared Goff at all. I'm done talking about him. Hey man, shout out to Badu. Badu, I told y'all Badu is a young goat. Casey Mize is a young goat. That man is gonna be a stud. Like, yeah, it's looking bright after we've had a hard time in Detroit sports, man. I think our young teams with the Tigers and definitely the Pistons, man, they looking real good, man. I think the Pelicans lost in overtime tonight. SBG back at it on his dumb stuff, but it is what it is. BI had 34 though. Shout out to him for balling. Wasted BI's 34. Frank Jackson he's fine getting enough minutes that he's getting. Who would the Pistons draft? I think the Pistons gonna draft best player available wherever we draft. It's like when you're looking at our team, at the end of the day, we just need scorers, we need rim protection and defense. We as long as we got Killian, the playmaking is down. We got Jeremy Grant to score. We got Sadiq Bey to shoot. We got Sekou to shoot and score. But we need a little bit more to fill out the team, man. But I think our team can be a nightmare defensively. We get Mobley, to be honest. We get Mobley, man. Could be a nightmare defensively. I know we're going to get more time Mobley. I was right when I predicted about Beef Stewart. All right, man. If we get more time Mobley, I'm happy. Look, man, you already know, man. I think Mobley is that dude. So I've already told you about how I feel about that man as a prospect. I think he's going to be very good, man. Very, very good. Yeah, Mobley, his impact on defense will be more than Cade or Suggs, though, just because packing the paint with Beef Stewart, and he can play with Beef Stewart because Mobley can actually stretch the floor and shoot the ball. Like some teams, he'll be considered a forward just because of his versatility. So, man, let me see. Mason Plumlee. Whoever this is, not going to even say his name, but whoever this is, I hope we don't get him over no Mobley or no Jalen Green. Mobley got Defensive Player of the Year potential. Yeah, man, I'm happy and sad. But look, this is my thing, y'all. Told y'all, I don't believe in tanking. When you have a bad team like ours, they're going to lose. Let them lose, man. They're going to win games. It's going to happen. Don't wish for your team to lose, man. That's just a loser mentality. Let them lose. If they suck, let them suck, and they'll be whatever they are. I told you guys, once Killian get back, and at the time I think Josh Jackson was out, I'm like, once Killian and Josh Jackson and the whole crew get back, and at this moment, I think DSJ is the only one that's out. But once the whole crew get back, we just going to win more games because we're going to be better. And that young team that y'all saw out there, man, replace Josh Jackson with like Jalen Green or Cade Cunningham or something like that. No offense, I want Josh on this team, but that's gonna be our young team. Whoever we draft this year, on top of that starting five we saw, that's gonna be our squad, man. Trying to tell y'all for the future. That's all, and I love it, man, because it was young team versus young team. I'm not overrating them or nothing like that. It's young team versus young team. We want to see what these young guys are about. And it's just good to see them get this win as a young team. Like, I mean, they're basically babies. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not gonna win a lot of games, y'all. Don't worry about that. We're not gonna win a lot of games. We're not a good team this year. But you have to see flashes. You got to see flashes. You got to see things from some of your young players. Like, you got to see Stewart go out and get 22 rebounds. You got to see Killian make a legendary pass. You know what I'm saying? You got to see those things. You got to see Sadiq Bey do what he do and Josh Jackson and Sekou do what they do. And, even Frank Jackson do what he did off the bench. Those are things that you're going to have to see so you can figure out how you should build this team. And at the end of the day, we got some good ass young players, whether y'all like it or not. So we gonna win a lot more games than we should, you know. The lottery don't reward tanking. That's the whole point of the lottery. Adam Silver better reward them for playing hard every night. I hope so, man. I don't know what I would do if we got the first pick or even the second pick, man. I would just be like, I couldn't explain to you the happiness I would feel like to get the first or the second pick. And we do deserve it. The Pistons have been through so much, but at the end of the day, look at Troy Weaver, man. I think he hit on all 4 of his draft picks this year 100%. Saving league, Killian Hayes, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey, hit on all 4. When a guy hit on all 4 of his draft picks the first time he's been put in a position of power like that, I am going to gas him up a little bit considering he, got my boy Diallo on the slide, even did what he did with Jeremy Grant a little bit. But considering that, as long as we get like a top 5 pick, I know Troy Weaver is going to pick a very great fucking player. Like, they're going to be great and they're going to have a lot of impact. Let me see. Make sure you guys like the video. I'm gonna close the video in a minute, but I just had to talk about my man Killian putting on the passing clinic, Isaiah Stewart balling out. But the one thing that I don't like is why is Sadiq Bey taking all of these inbound passes out and then he's not executing? Like, I don't like those turnovers. I don't. Usually, you have a tall center or you're a point guard, like, taking the ball out. Why is it Sadiq Bey? I don't understand why he's the one that's taking the ball out. But he got through it. But, like, that's just something, that's that Dwayne Casey, I'm trying to blow the game type of stuff. Like, I felt like he was trying to take the game away when he put out that trash garbage lineup that they put out. And I was like, yo, this is one of the worst lineups I've ever seen in my life. Are you trying to tank the game? Pistons don't get eye pick because most of the time they make dumbass elections. I mean, okay, we all know what happened in 03. Let's not talk about that. But then we got Grant Hill, so that works, right? Isaiah, Andre was pick 7. Killian, I think, is gonna be a very good player, pick 7. Then KCPs and the Stanley Johnsons and the Brandon Knights. Yeah. We ain't going to talk about that. Okay, man. Drop y'all comments. Let me know what y'all thought about the game. Let me know what you thought about Killian's passing and Stewart's breakout game. To me, this is the best game Stewart ever played. And I'm just talking about, you could tell, OKC was like, yo, this dude on one. They like, bro. And OKC was out there competing. They was competing for the boards. They was trying to fight, and Stewart was just bullying them. The whole game, bullying them, taking their lunch money. And I love to see it, man. This dude's going to be such a defensive force in the future. He's going to be such a defensive force, man. Just got to get that offense going, man, and stop getting posterized. I'm glad that I didn't see Stewart getting murdered and posterized. Stewart had me down bad. He was getting posterized so bad, man. Luckily, I saw Clint Capella life be ended. Stewart has not been dunked on like Capella or Watanabe. But, man, thank you, Stewart. Because, I was like, yo, come on. You hurt my soul with that, bro. Shout out to Isaiah Stewart, because as I said on Twitter, he'll get posterized and come right back at you and cook you with the same energy, and he's been doing that, man. And it's good to see us win this game after that Clippers loss. The way we blew that game. Killian was great in that fourth quarter, by the way, again, putting on the show. I mean, he been putting on the show. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all only want to look at scoring numbers and counting numbers, but you ain't looking at impact. You ain't looking at elevation. You ain't looking at the fact that our players are getting easy baskets. Our players are getting passes they're never catching. You ain't looking at defense. You ain't looking at the steals. It is what it is. Those is for the haters that want to talk about, how many points he scored and field goal percentages. Did you watch the damn game? He controlled that whole game, completely shut down the opposing point guard and put on a passing clinic. What else more you want? They won the game. They were down in the game. Killian came back in, put on the passing Killian with a Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey hit some shots. Sekou hit Sadiq Bey with that nice assist. We were losing. So go watch the game. We were losing, man. And that Florida General out there, along with Frank Jackson, coming off the bench, get that man credit. They balled out. And all of them deserve credit for what they did tonight. Like I said, I'm not going to overrate it. It's the OKC Thunder. We know. But I'm going to enjoy it, man. I'm going to enjoy it because at the end of the day, when you have a young team like this, you have to see bright spots to have any type of hope. You know, you have to know that your coaches are putting players in a position to be successful. In this game, I'll give them credit. Sekou played. Everybody played for the most part. I didn't like Killian sitting out for like getting benched like early in the first and then sitting out. But you know, a little bit late in the second, then we like lost the lead. That's what I was talking about on Twitter. If y'all follow me on Twitter at 313JMO, I was talking about it on Twitter. I'm like, yo, like, why is Killian not in the game with these bum ass bench people? like they look so bad, you know. But you know, I think we on a back-to-back, so I don't know what to expect from some deep Vegas. He played, like I saw, he played 39 minutes, like damn near the whole game. Like he was out there the whole time. It's on the back-to-back. We'll see how they bounce back. You know, we'll see. You know, y'all in here arguing about Curry and CP3. Come on, man. Curry is better than CP3. So is Westbrook. Sorry to tell you, dog. The two best point guards of this era, three best point guards of this era is Curry, Kyrie, and Westbrook, bro. It is what it is, dog. Y'all can argue about it, but when the history books is all said and done, that's what the history book's gonna say. I'm telling you that now. Like people, Devin, why you ignore CP3 failures as a Clipper? Why you ignore CP3? Like, he is a point guard. He is the point guard. But why do you ignore his failures as a Clipper and as a Houston Rocket? You know? But, you know, I'm not going to get it. I love CP. People know I love him. You know, I told you, Killian is in that vein of a CP3 type point guard. But come on, man. He's not better than Curry. He's not better than Russ. You know what I'm saying? No. You know, Dame Lillard give him a run for his money. And I love CP. I wanted CP to go pair up with Giannis, man, because Giannis needed that type of guy. They got him. They wanted to pay Drew Holiday $125 million instead. Pray for Giannis. They out here paying Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday max contracts, second-tier players, and then he got to play against, you know, James. Then he got to play against super teams, James Harden and Kyrie Irving and Joel Embiid and Simmons and Tobias Harris and Steph Curry and all of them. And then all of them boys in Miami, Oladipo, Jimmy, damn, like it's crazy. I just hope we don't end up in that type of situation. That's why I'm glad we got a young point guard to pair whatever with a star you have, man. You need that point guard to pair whatever star you have, man. If we could get Lonzo or Westbrook in free agency, who am I taking? First of all, I got Killian now, so but I don't know. I'll take Lonzo because he's younger. Yeah, I love Westbrook, but Lonzo's like 23, bro. I would take that. What was Maladon's numbers in this game? All I know is he missed every shot that Killian guarded him on. He missed every single one. Every single one. Let's see. He was 3 of 14, 1 of 9 from 3. And 3 turnovers. Like, Killian had 5 steals. At least a couple of them came from Maladon. And he had a block, too. I do, like I said, man, I want to see him to get to the line more because he is a really good free throw shooter. If y'all saw that free throw motion, it is automatic, man. Getting to the free throw line to help him score more points. Very good game from the young players, man. All right. How is CP3 more of a winner? Westbrook been to the Western Conference Finals 4 times. Westbrook has beaten CP3 in every series they've ever played in. CP3 has literally never beat Westbrook in a series. So what are you talking about? Including last year when they lost in OKC. I know what you're talking about, cuz CP3 been to the finals, man. Come on, man. Like what happened with the Clippers should never be forgotten. Oh my goodness. Y'all CP3 fans are so funny to me, man. They never managed to win, but Russ has the triple doubles and the MVP. And I'm gonna tell you something about Russ and CP3. I think they both go end up with championship rings. I think at the end of their career, I know CP is old in the mug, but CP would be like 39. Fourth option. Westbrook would be like 36, 37, third option, win a chip just like J Kidd did. Watch. And a whole lot of people who hated on CP and hated on Russ and guys like that, they're gonna be real salty when they get that ring at the end of their career. Just like J Kidd did. Because I remember how greasy people talked about J Kidd because he didn't have a championship. I'll never forget it because he's one of my favorite point guards ever. You know. I was a J Kidd over a Steve Nash type guy, but not like I didn't like Nash, but I was a J Kidd type guy. I need both ends of the floor. I need my guard that's playing defense, that's doing all that little passing stuff. It's cute. Can you lock somebody down? CP3 going to the Lakers coming off the bench while LeBron 80 left. Somehow. I feel like it's gonna happen, man. No, CP is not winning the ring this year. Stop it, bro. And the Wizards gonna make the playoffs too. Russ gonna get them in there, man. I think they won another game tonight, man. They fighting with the Bulls without Zach LaVine, so the Bulls are about to fall off a cliff, But all right, y'all, man. I'm just rambling now. Got some things to do. But shout out to all of my people in the chat. Make sure you guys like the video, man. The Pistons get a win. Killian Hayes shines with the pass of the season. Isaiah Stewart shines with the rookie record. 22 rebounds. Sekou played well. Josh Jackson, 29 points. Frank Jackson, 18 points off the bench. Killian with 7 assists and 5 steals, man. Just a complete effort from all of the young guys. Saddiq Bey with 18 points, even though he didn't shoot well. That's what I want to see him do more, get to the rim more and finish inside more. Great showing from our young players, man. I feel happy about it. Let's hope we can see more of this in the future, man. Shout out to all of the Killian haters. Shout out to all of the Sekou haters. We won't forget. We're going to be on y'all ass. Because next year it's a wrap for y'all Killian and Sekou haters. It's over. I'm just saying. And one thing I want to say before going, watching these young guys makes me so happy because I know we're going to get a great player this year. And, we're going to get a top 5 pick. And whoever we get is just going to add on to this. It's going to add on to it. I mean, I just can't wait. Hopefully we get a better coach along with that, because don't get me started on that. But that's the thing that really has me truly excited. We're going to pair these guys with a top 5 talent in this next draft, man. And that's going to jumpstart us, man. The Pistons going to be back in the winning, man. We ain't going to be we've been in the dungeon for a while, but we about to be on the come up. It's been a long time, but Troy Weaver going to get us back on the come up, get us back to those winning ways like he said he wanted to. And he drafted players with archetypes like we had. Killian Hayes is in that Chauncey Billups type of archetype, defensive two-way point guard that's pass first. We see Isaiah Stewart with the Ben Wallace type of archetype. Not saying that these players, we just talking archetypes. Saddiq Bey with the Rasheed Wallace type archetype. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This man know what he doing, man. We out of here, man.